From the quiet crack of an eggshell to the endless conveyor belts of a megafarm, the chicken has become the backbone of modern agriculture. Every year, over 7 billion laying hens fill the world's barns, producing trillions of eggs and powering an industry worth more than $200 billion. At the core of this story lies the modern cage system, celebrated by farmers for its efficiency, yet criticized by activists as the very symbol of industrial cruelty. This clash between feeding billions and respecting animal welfare has made the caged chicken not just a farm animal, but a global debate over food, ethics, and survival. Welcome to AgriNova USA, where we reveal the hidden machinery behind the foods that shape our world. In today's video, we'll step inside the towering barns of cage farms, explore the technology that drives them, hear the voices of farmers and critics, and uncover the future of eggs in a hungry world. So, stay with us, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more stories from AgriNova USA. Every morning, as the world wakes up, millions of eggs are already rolling onto conveyor belts inside massive barns. These eggs don't come from backyard coops or hillside flocks. They come from chickens raised in modern cages, a system that has defined the egg industry for decades. But what does this really look like in 2025? Are these cages as cruel as critics say, or as efficient as farmers argue? Today, we'll step inside a modern caged chicken farm to see how it works, what it costs, and what it means for the future of farming. Picture a warehouse the length of a football field. Inside are rows of stacked cages, sometimes reaching 5 tiers high. Each cage holds 5 to 8 hens. Feeders run automatically along the rows. Water comes through nipple drinkers, and eggs roll gently onto collection belts. Manure is whisked away by separate conveyor belts to storage areas, reducing smell and disease. Ventilation fans keep the air flowing. Temperature and lighting are computer-controlled to simulate the perfect day length for egg laying. This isn't the chaotic barnyard most people imagine. It's more like an assembly line, designed for maximum precision. Cage systems became popular because they solve real farming challenges. Efficiency. Hens in cages can produce 280 to 320 eggs per year, among the highest rates in the world. LED lighting mimics natural sunrise and sunset. Vaccination programs keep disease in check. Robotic systems monitor egg counts and bird health in real time. Surprisingly, studies show that egg contamination is often lower in caged systems compared to backyard setups, simply because eggs don't sit in manure or dirt. Still, critics argue that safety for humans doesn't always equal welfare for hens. This is where the controversy heats up. In cages, hens can't spread their wings fully, dust bathe, or perch naturally. Their world is reduced to a wire floor, food, water, and an endless cycle of laying eggs. Animal rights groups argue this is unnatural and inhumane. Farmers counter that hens in the wild face predators, disease, and hunger, whereas caged hens are protected, well-fed, and productive. A worker in Eastern Europe once said, "The birds are safe, yes, but it's like living life behind bars." This is why enriched cages were developed, offering perches, scratching pads, and more space. They are now the standard in Europe, though traditional cages still dominate in Asia and Africa. In the European Union, conventional cages have been banned since 2012. Cage-free and free-range eggs now dominate supermarket shelves. In the US, several states, including California, have banned cages, while big brands like McDonald's and Nestle promise 100% cage-free supply chains by 2030. But in countries like China, India, and much of Southeast Asia, cages are still the backbone of egg production. Why? Because the population is huge, demand for cheap protein is high, and the infrastructure for free range simply isn't feasible yet. To understand better, let's imagine one hen. At sunrise, the lights come on in her cage. She eats from the feeder in front of her, drinks from the water nipple, and lays her daily egg, which rolls away almost instantly. She shares her cage with several hens, each with just enough space to stand and move slightly. By nightfall, the lights dim and she sleeps. Tomorrow, the cycle repeats. For farmers, this system ensures predictability. For the hen, it ensures survival but not freedom. Farmers often feel vilified in this debate. One Canadian farmer told me, "People accuse us of cruelty, but they forget we also care about these animals. Sick or stressed hens don't lay eggs. Keeping them healthy is in everyone's interest." Many farmers also highlight the financial reality. Cage systems allow them to sell eggs at affordable prices. Without them, millions of low-income families might not afford eggs at all. It's a balancing act between ethics, economics, and food security. Caged farming is not simple. It's efficient, modern, and crucial for feeding billions. But it's also controversial, raising ethical questions about how far we can push efficiency before crossing a moral line. The lesson? Every egg has a cost. Sometimes that cost is money, sometimes it's land, and sometimes it's welfare. As technology evolves, we may see hybrids, smart barns, enriched cages, or systems that combine welfare with efficiency. But until then, chickens raised in cages remain one of the most defining and debated features of modern farming. So, the next time you crack an egg, remember, it's more than breakfast. It's the result of a system built to feed the world. Caged eggs remain at the heart of modern farming, admired for their efficiency, affordability, and role in feeding billions, yet questioned for the compromises they demand on animal welfare. Each egg rolling off the conveyor is more than protein on a plate. It is a symbol of progress, of controversy, and of the choices we make as a global society. As the world calls for more sustainable and humane systems, the future of caged farming may hinge on innovation, finding ways to deliver abundance while respecting the lives that make it possible. Subscribe to AgriNova USA, ring the bell, and join us as we uncover more hidden journeys behind the foods that shape our world. Thank you for watching.